Hey everybody, welcome back to the Abom Adventure Channel, and we are on our next camping trip, and we have made it back here to Reagan Family Campground in Madison, Florida. In case you're new to the channel or maybe you just missed it, we did come here this past summer and last year, and we camped out here for a few days, and I've got a full video on this entire place out here at Reagan's Family Campground. It's an awesome place. They have water slides, a lazy river pool, they have a big lake for fishing, and they have a huge area out in the back corner for dirt bike and ATV riding out there. And it's a beautiful place full of the moss-filled live oak trees down here in this part of Florida, and it's just beautiful. So we're going to be here for a few days doing some actual just camping out, hanging out here. I'll show you the setup here. We've got our campfire going, we've got our cookers and our grills and our smokers, and we've got all kind of cooking that we plan on doing. And there comes Riley and Jack. Steve was out there taking them for a walk. One of the reasons why we like this area right here in the campground is because they have the big field right over there and a dog run, and there's really not a lot of people here, so he can take the pups out and let them go run around and have a good time back there in the back area. So we don't have a whole lot planned for here except for just doing some really delicious cooks, some dinners, and just hang out here, have a campfire, maybe have a drink this week. There's Abby doing the video of the camp. So we got our awesome Kodiak set up. We've got a nice cooking area set up over there now. I'll show you that. You got Steve and Lori right over there in the Volante right there next to us. So we got this pop up for the Thanksgiving camping trip, and we'll be using this whenever we do these kind of camps right here. So just kind of setting it up for the first time with this kind of layout, so that we've got our cooking area, outdoor kitchen type setup right here next to the camper. And so I haven't really shown this much on the channel, but this is my Camp Chef 2-burner stove. It's called the Explorer. It's their 14-inch series. I've had this for about 5 years or so, and use it outside, you know, for cooking outdoors along with my grill. And Camp Chef has got a whole line of different accessories, grills, smokers, all kind of stuff, even their own line of cast iron that you can purchase. So I started getting into the camp oven cooking here recently. I'm sorry if the video is being blown out with the sunlight there, but one of the things I wanted to do more of on this trip was do some more camp oven cooking. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. I did a meal in that last night, that camp oven, that 12-inch deluxe. I ended up doing a pork roast with vegetables last night. Everybody loved it. It turned out great. It was delicious. The potatoes and the carrots just tasted so good. The pork was delicious, nice and tender. So I've got a little bit of video of that we took yesterday, because this is actually our second day out here. So we'll go ahead and throw some of those clips in right now for you to enjoy. Let's take a peek at our pork roast. This is 1 hour in, and we're gonna add the veggies now anyway. Oh yeah.
Oh, that smell.
Ooh, that smell. Oh yeah.
Get those veggies in there.
Get the veggies in, and then we're gonna light another basket of charcoal and get those ready, because we need to start adding some to it. There's our veggies, root veggies, a little bit of Abom seasoning on there. We're gonna just put these guys down in there around it, just like that.
Yes.
And we'll cook it for about another hour, and this thing will probably be ready to go. I think we should be done. cooking a little over 2 hours. Oh, man, it smells good. $206, $205. We are done.
Yes.
Look at these veggies right here. Those carrots,
Soft.
those are the best right there. We're ready to eat. And we're back, and so the plan is to do some more cooking out here with the camp oven on the stove there. We've got our pit barrel right over here behind me, so we're going to do some pit barrel cooking there as well. And I've got some new recipes that I'm wanting to try while we're out here this week too. I've got a book over here I've been reading, the Camp Dutch Oven Cookbook, getting a lot of recipes out of that, and I'm just trying my hand at some different types of cooking that I've never personally done before. I've always been outside on the grill and the smoker, so I've got tons of that, you know, under my belt. I want to figure out how to do some other things. So we're going to be cooking some breakfasts, some desserts. I'm going to come out here today and I'm going to be cooking a recipe I got in the book. It's apple coffee cake.
I'm not going to be making anything, just you.
She's just going to be eating it, and I think everybody's just going to be eating it. But
That's
but cooking, outdoor cooking, and things like that, that's I consider it a hobby. I really do. It is a passion. It's a hobby. It's something that I enjoy to do, and I think about that a lot, just like I think about, you know, machining and metalworking and all the industrial repair that I get into. So that's one of the things I like about being able to come out to places like this, is I can finally kind of kick back, set the cookers up, the smokers, the grills, and enjoy some cooking.
And I get to eat.
And Abby gets to enjoy it and eat it. So that's what I'm going to be busy doing this week. I wanted to show you this too. This is the little grill that goes with the Camp Chef that I got for this guy right here. So it just sits. You just take this guy and just set it right on top of there. This is just a deflector plate right there that deflects the heat evenly for cooking. But you can take this grill right here. We'll go ahead and open it up. It's just it turns the cooker into a little gas grill. Okay, it's got a cast iron grate in there, so I probably won't be using this very much, but if I need a grill, this is what I can use if I want to do some, you know, you can use it to warm up lunch, whatever. So anyway, that sits on here. Okay, and let me just move this deflector plate out of the way. And then what we also have, this guy right here. So this is the griddle, and this is 1/2 of the griddle right here. So this will use up 1/2 of this cook stove. And I also have the full size griddle, but we left it at the house because I didn't think I needed it for this. So you got a full size grill that goes across here, or you got the half. So you can have a grill and a griddle, or a griddle and use the camp oven like this. It's a modular system that you can kind of set up, and it's built for stuff like this. People like to be outside and cooking outdoors. So anyway, I thought that I would bring you along the ride, you know, this week. It's mainly going to be some different cooks out here. You know, I've already explored all this and showed it in the previous video, so I don't really have plans to do that. But if you haven't seen it, go back and check that video out, because this really is a beautiful place. Great place to come bring your family camping. All right, so I'm going to get ready and start fixing my coffee cake. I've never made one before. Hope it turns out good. I'm sure it'll be delicious. It's just something fun that we're going to be trying. And then this evening, I'm going to be cooking some steaks for Lori and Steve's birthday. It's their birthday month, and I'm treating them to an Abom steak dinner. So maybe we'll have some footage of that to share as well. All right, so I'm trying my very first hand at making a coffee cake. This is an apple coffee cake, a recipe that's in my camp oven book. Made, you know, you make it in those camp ovens like that right there. Never made one before, so I'm just trying it out. If it ain't no good, we won't eat it, you know, we'll throw it out. But how can it not be good? I'm sure it's going to be delicious. So we're using the 12-inch camp oven right there, and what I've been doing is I've got this little deflector plate, and I've been using the gas on the bottom instead of putting the coals on the bottom. It's sort of it's a little bit of a cheat, I guess, but it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit cleaner anyway. And then of course we're putting the coals right on the top there. Okay, so I'll show you guys how that turns out in a little while. We got it baking, and then we've got the little gas grill next to it right here. And then let me show you how this is. So all I'm doing here is just warming up some lunch for us. some leftover pizza from when we were in Santa Rosa Beach, and just warming it up right here on the gas grill. It's got the cast iron grates in there, and just uses the bottom burner there, and it's got deflector plates in there to kind of distribute the heat evenly. Actually, I want to turn that down a little bit. That's working out good, but we'll bring you back. I'll show you how my coffee cake turned out, and then we'll get all this cleaned up and kind of get ready for our steak meal tonight. You can see a little bit of the steam coming out of the little vent hole there on the side. So the recipe calls for baking it 40 minutes. I got my timer right here. We're right at 40 minutes right now. So we're going to give it a peek and see what it looks like. Dang, that looks good. I don't think it's quite ready yet though, so what I need to do is I'm gonna take my toothpick and check it. They said just check it with a toothpick, and once it comes out clean, it should be good to go. So I will say that you know, I'm always have kings for charcoal. It's just what I use. I like it because they're consistent on size. But when you're using this charcoal like this, they'll last you right at an hour. And after about an hour of cooking, go ahead and light up some more and just keep adding to it. But it works really well. There's our finished apple coffee cake. It looks like it turned out okay, but we won't know till later whenever we give it a try. So just gotta let it cool, and then the family's gonna give it a shot later and see if it's any good or not. I think it'll probably be okay, but I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to point this out too. So we've got our little, you know, cooking setup over here. This is working really well so that I can use whatever kind of cooking you want to do, including the grill. Grill works out pretty good. Got the smoker right there, a little prep table right there, and then of course we got the awning here in case it rains. But I think we're gonna have like really good weather throughout the week. All right, on the back, this is where I keep all of my camping gear and charcoal. I have one box full of just all kind of camping gear or cooking gear in there. I keep the charcoal in here, and then also keep some other things in this bin right here. I keep my smoke wood in there, my fire starters, cast iron pans, the little Weber charcoal grill, I keep it in there. So this is all for cooking stuff right here. And then you'll also notice on the back here, I always have a little washing area too. So I've got an extra one of these little tables right here, and I got some soap, a Scotch-Brite. See, we got a water hose because I always have a splitter set up right here. One is for the you know, city water for the camper. The other one is so that I have water out here that I can use for cleaning dishes. So I like to do most of my dishwashing out here, unless it's really, really cold, and then we'll just do them inside. So I just thought I would show you this little setup that I have for myself, and it seems to work pretty well. So now it's time to go get some more firewood, start getting it split up, and get ready for this evening's birthday steak dinner. It's going to be an Abom cooked steak dinner tonight.
How manly is that?
I love my kindling cracker here. Like splitting up this wood a breeze.
Quick work of it. Got a pretty good fire going.
Look at that Abom fire. We're getting into the part of the evening that I absolutely love here at this campground in this area. of Florida with the moss-filled live oak trees. See how pretty that is over there with the sun coming through the trees? It's just going to get prettier and prettier. That sun's going to come down and it's going to make all this glow in orange over here, and it's just gorgeous. So we're enjoying that. I've got a chimney full of charcoal getting hot here on the fire. This is going to be going into the Pit Barrel Junior here in a bit. Tonight is our planned steak dinner night, and everybody's looking forward to that. See how pretty that is though? Look at that. Walk over here and get a little sun there in the shot. That is just gorgeous. This is really a great spot for us. We really like it here. I know Steve loves it here because you have this this huge field right here, and the actual dog run is right over there on the other side of that trailer over there. There's a big dog run, but there's not a lot of people here, and they don't give them a hard time or anything, and they just bring the dogs out and let them run and do their thing, and they don't bother them. So that's one of the reasons why we like it right here. Just a nice place to let the dogs go and have fun and play, and it's beautiful here. Really beautiful out here under these trees. Abby and her mom did some antiquing today. Abby found me a little treasure that she picked up. Check this guy out right here. This is way cool. Cast iron pan with the long, cool touch wooden handle. It's got an eyelet there so you can hang it up. Made in USA, number 6W, skillet 60H-1. I don't know who made this, but it's a good quality. It's got a lot of weight to it. But what's really cool about this pan right here, whenever she showed it to me, I said that would be a great pan to use for heating up sauces. So such as butter, if you're making some kind of butter sauce to baste your meat with, or warm up some barbecue, or even just use it to hold barbecue while you brush it on your meat. I like that it's got the nice long handle there. But you can take this thing and, you know, you can either sit it something like this and be able to grab it, or set it over there on the campfire and heat something up. It's just really nice. So she picked that up for me today. Very cool. There's that pretty sunset. All right, Pit Barrel is ready to cook some steaks. Got a little excessive smoke come out of it because it's burning off the grease off the grill grates in there. And you can see we got her blazing. Here's our steaks. 2 ribeyes, one for me and Steve, and then we've got the 2 fillets for the women. That's usually what we like right there. Picked these up at Whole Foods. Yeah, that's where it was at. Whole Foods prime ribeye. The grill grates do a good job not only putting the grill marks in the steaks, but do a good job of cooking them too. So I've got my timer right here, and this is what I use to do my rotations and my flip based off time, and then we'll temp them at the end there. Look at that sunset. Gorgeous. All right, it's time to flip them. See what we're working with here. How's that look?
Beautiful.
It looks beautiful from here. All right, here is our fillet. One more over here. Man, that looks great. Yes. Okay. All right, we'll throw a lid back on and let it keep cooking. All right, these guys, the ribeyes are ready to pull off here. I just temped them with my thermopin, and we're at 125 in the center on both these guys. The fillets need a little bit longer.
Or do they?
They need a little bit longer. Look at that. So there's one. We're going to go ahead and pull both of them off. Underneath here. I do not want to tear it. Okay, look at that. Man, they smell so good too. All right, we're going to let the fillets cook a little bit longer, a little thicker. All right, all of our steaks are up. Abby, let me see yours.
Look at that. Can
Actually,
you see?
here, tell you what, let me get that light. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's perfect.
Nice, medium rare, right?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Here's my ribeye. Steve, how's yours?
No.
Fantastic. I'm eating it, so there's not much to show.
All right, Lori, yours is cooked right?
It is just absolutely superb, superbly beautiful. I'll even turn it around.
Yeah, she likes hers more medium than medium rare, and we got it. So, all right, that's enough for the video. We're gonna chow down on this Abom steak.